And welcome everybody to this week's what I am deeming to be an emergency Slab Lounge for multiple reasons. Number one, the game dev stuff that I have to showcase looks too ugly, so I don't want to show it off. Two, the actress who played Uhura died today.
Yeah, that's so really sad.
Yes.
At least his mom has passed.
An icon we have lost an icon. Rest in power.
You know, this just made me think all the talented people are leaving us this year. Nichelle Nichols, freaking Gilbert Gottfried,
Michael K. Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you just lose somebody pretty much worthless to society. Like, would anybody be upset if we lost our Kardashian?
Oh, no.
Honestly, I thought we should, but that'll just make them more powerful than, it'll be like Obi-Wan Kenobi getting struck down by Darth Vader.
You know, it would be really ironic. You know, it would be really ironic if we lost Kim Kardashian, considering how apparently she's getting back with Kanye for some fucking reason.
Oh, no, we couldn't.
All the directions. We got a northwest, we need a southwest, we need an east-west, and we need a west-west.
West-west, okay.
So the West would be on the Wheaties box like, who was it, Carolyn was? Back
no,
in
it's
the
the
80s?
pink one with the pointy head.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
I'm west-west.
Honestly, if they had one that they could use, they could lose Chloe, and they could use it to get stronger than ever.
God, like...
No,
yeah.
as long as we're talking about Nichelle Nichols, how are you all excited about Gargoyles returning?
Yeah, like, fuck, yes. Yes.
When they said they're returning, is it a reboot, or they're starting off from the end of the first one?
No, they're starting from the end of the second one. Season 3, except for the first episode, was not canon. As in, Greg Weisman was not involved in any of them.
That
So
makes
they're
sense.
starting at the end of season 2. But is it still going to be a Disney venture? Is it going to be like on Disney Plus, or was?
I'm pretty sure it will be. It wouldn't surprise me if they can still continue with Disney, because I think at this point Disney's a monopoly. They own Marvel, Nat Geo Wild, Pixar, Star Wars. Oh, they own freaking Doug from Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
They don't... Oh, well, actually... I gotta pay attention.
It's going to be afraid of killer
catch up
tofu. They're going to be afraid of Disney.
on my business side of things. But yeah, of course it's going to be... Disney owns Gargoyles. They've been owning
That's
it.
what I was saying. They were on Toon Disney, but I was wondering whether or not this reboot might be like some weird Amazon pool kind of weird thing that they be like, yeah, they know they own it, but we know it's great, but we need this, so...
Well, I mean, come on. Disney really doesn't let anything go. As long as they can make the money. And I, as a businessman, I respect them for that.
Yeah.
But I think, not so much.
Yeah.
That's true, but I thought maybe... the only case I would say, because are they going to get even darker? I mean, the original Gargoyles was dark. One of the
Have you read any of
darkest
the
they had.
comics?
Well, yeah. Well, are they going by the Are they going to go by the comics and still go dark? Are they? Because you said like they were trying to get more kind of dark and get this kind of side thing. So I'm wondering if they're going to try to go that route, or are they going to go?
You might as well go with the comics, because last time Disney went off script, we got the Goliath Chronicles, and that was just god awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we don't need none of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, look, with the passing of Ed Asner and Nichelle Nichols, I will admit there's going to be some recasting, but I did speak to Greg Weisman about this. He said, knowing what he knows now, he can't picture anybody else except Keith David or Goliath.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Because he's Keith fucking David. I mean, like, he's like right up there with like Morgan Freeman and oh my god, James Earl Jones, in that their voices are just that awesome.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. If we're doing a Mount Rushmore of voice actors, I think we definitely need Frank Welker. That needs to be one of their heads of what you call it. Voice acting 101.
Well, I mean, oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, that was me again. Yeah, well, he was like the original Megatron, and a whole bunch of the Decepticons and characters in general.
Yeah, he was also
Disney movie?
Yeah, he was also
animal
Fred.
voices.
He was Fred.
And let's not forget all the animal voices he's done.
Mhm.
He was Bronx and Gargoyles.
He was okay, that I didn't know. That
Oh yeah, and Totoro.
Awesome. That's awesome, though. But if you're doing okay, so like in order to do a Mount Rushmore, then like for voice acting, because Tom Kenny's got to be in it. You know that.
Who's
For
gonna be in
fucking-
it?
Yeah, Tom Kenny. Like he's in everything.
Is he though?
If it's
I don't
animated,
recall
you
seeing
know he's
Avatar.
gonna be in it. He was in everything from SpongeBob. Hell, he was in Transformers. The second he was in the second Michael Bay Transformers movie.
He was freaking Transformers animated Starscream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, SpongeBob was a Decepticon.
Of course,
Yeah.
Of course, he's
That makes perfect sense.
There's also the Penguin in the Batman series.
Yes.
And,
So yeah,
freaking
Tom,
nice kid, man.
yeah. So
How's it going like that? What about go with Mark Hamill? Then you got Joker from the Batman series.
but
Well, yeah, he was
Okay,
also
here's the
Fire Lord
stipulation.
Bullseye, Skip from regular show. Oh,
Yeah.
another classic 2012 TMNT character. He was Cavaxis, the Demon Dragon.
oh, okay. Well, like, there's got to be some stipulation. Number one, yes, Mark Hamill absolutely kills it as the Joker. The thing is, now I haven't watched him as the Demon Dragon, but it's like if you watch it, like his Ozai is just a toned down version of the Joker. In fact, all the voices that he put in, even in when he was in the Afro Samurai movie, he was one of the cyborgs that tried to kill Afro. Like it was just again a way toned down version of the Joker. It's like come on, dude, no.
You know, it's funny, I was at Terrificon yesterday, and I spoke to Kevin Conroy if he ever saw himself working with Luke Skywalker. Check it out on my Facebook page.
Okay, I'll definitely do that. I'll link to. In fact, I'll link. Can I link to your group in the description as well?
Yeah, sure. Send all my info. My Facebook stuff, my Instagram stuff, my actual website, geektalkwithtyler.com, and my Patreon page.
Yeah,
As much
just-
as I like doing this, I would like getting paid for it.
Oh,
Yeah,
we all
yeah.
want to get paid.
Okay. What
Depending
about
on
that guy? The guy I forgot his name. The guy who plays like Joe Swanson and he plays like David plays Seinfeld. He has like unique voice.
Patrick's, I know you're talking about
And
Patrick.
that other dude Groove is like Wharton David something. I was
Yeah,
like,
I know who you're talking about. He's also
but he has like
Brock
but I'm
Sampson.
saying like, but yeah, but I'm saying like, he has, like,
he fucking
his
killed.
voice.
Hang on, are we
Brock
just doing
Sampson.
Western voices, or are we doing Eastern voices as well?
oh, see, I was at that one. I was going off unique voice like James Earl Jones or Morgan Freeman, where it's like you know who this person is. They had
Mhm.
such a unique voice.
Okay, so yeah, then I guess if we're gonna do voices of Mount Rushmore, definitely Morgan Freeman, definitely Mark Hamill. Who would be another good one? George Takei.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What about Jay Bloom?
Who?
I'm sorry, who?
Was it Jay Bloom who plays Spike
Oh, you're
Spiegel
talking
and all
Steve
these
Bloom?
Steve
Fuck
Bloom.
him.
Oh, Stephen Bloom. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa, dial that back. What's wrong with Steve Bloom?
He only knows how to play Steve fucking Bloom. No, he's way overrated.
No, dude, the guy's a voice technician. Orochimaru, freaking Spike Spiegel,
I'll give him
Green
Spike-
Goblin.
I will only give him 2 credits. Two, and that's Spike Spiegel and Amon. That is it. All the other characters, no.
Listen,
Do
one
not-
or two.
He played 3 fucking bosses in Dead Rising, all of which are the same character. He played 2 Space Marines in
Dude,
40K
he was
Dawn of War
Transformers
2.
Prime Starscream.
Wait, what?
He was Transformers Prime Starscream.
Ugh, fuck him. He will never. Not. No.
Steve Bloom wants to get in a room with Doug and be like, whatever happens, happens.
Oh.
And he's teaching voice acting lessons, so clearly he's good at what he does.
Mm.
Well, still getting paid, man.
Ugh.
Okay, so who's the 4th head on this Mount Rushmore of voices?
Mm.
Okay, you said Mark Hamill, George Takei,
Dan Green.
Dan Green.
Really? Dan Green?
Eh, we needed one.
Well,
Oh,
how
so
about
basically-
Technically
Timeline.
counts as 2 people all the time because every role requires him to be 2 people.
But
What
why
about
not
Danny
just-
DeVito?
Okay, then how about why don't we add Tara Strong instead?
Ooh, Tara Strong's a
Okay,
Yes.
I'm willing to make that negotiation.
Easy Daly's right up there with Tara Strong.
Yeah.
Tara
Or
Strong
hell,
is.
what would be another good one? I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
What about? Well, I know I'm
Richard
reaching.
Ribbits?
Danny DeVito.
I mean, he's a good actor, but voice-wise, like the only thing I can think of him as is the satyr from Hercules.
Oh yeah, he
He was
was.
good
Yeah.
as Phil. He was good as Phil.
Honestly, all I'm saying is that if the MCU doesn't use Danny DeVito for Mole Man, I am sticking to DC Comics.
Yeah.
So anyway, my monsters start blasting.
Fuck yeah. I love Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito's great, man. He's because like apparently, if you actually see him in person, he's a raunchy motherfucker.
Well, he don't care. What is?
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, like to be fair, he's I think he's a New Yorker born and raised, right? So he's got that
He's
New
still
Yorker
married to
stuff.
Rhea Perlman, right?
Wait, what?
He's still married to Rhea Perlman, right?
I don't know, but like I just love it. Danny DeVito's funny. Number one, he's funny as shit, and two, you can't like you can't talk smack about his his actual serious acting chops because look what he did. He took the Penguin. He took the Penguin of all fucking characters in Batman's Rogues Gallery and made him fucking terrifying. Granted, you could say, well, Tim Burton had something to do with it. You're gonna have the director do all you want. Actor is still gonna have to fucking carry the weight. Look what what's his face did to the Joker in the Dark Knight. I mean, you have to give props where props is due to the fucking actor.
Yeah,
Heath Ledger.
props is there's no better Joker than Mark Hamill.
Wait, what?
Yeah, here's the props. There's no better Joker than Mark Hamill.
Voice acting wise, yes. If you're going like full on like on screen real time movie, real life movie role or live action movie role. You have to admit, while yes, Mark Hamill kills it as a Joker in the animated universe, in live action, that crown went to Jack Nicholson up until oh my god, why is his name escaping me? Huh?
Heath Ledger.
Yeah,
Heath Ledger.
Yes, Ledger
But the
took
thing is,
that
you
crown
didn't
from.
see Joaquin Phoenix's Joker though, because you hate it.
Well, yeah, doesn't Joaquin Phoenix get an Oscar for that?
Yeah,
I
but
mean-
Doug hates it, so he's not being unbiased.
But the context of that Joker's different, so
Yeah,
it's
the
easy to
context
be
is
like,
different.
okay, I don't count that Joker, but yeah, that's a Joker.
Well, no. There's a
There's
huge context
Voice sound,
between when The
but
Dark
no
Knight
one's
wasn't
noticing
even
Joker.
in nominated for any of the Oscars. People rightfully fucking raged, and but they'll let that. So if you use the whole Joaquin Phoenix's Joker was nominated, that's still I mean you still can't because the context is way different. The Dark Knight didn't even get nominated because of the Academy's bias against comic book movies, and everyone rightfully raged.
At this point, the Academy Awards are just a freaking political game. That's all it really is.
It's always been political,
Yeah,
but at
it's
the
always
same
been
time, I've seen Joaquin Phoenix as Joker. I haven't seen the full movie. I've seen clips, and I can honestly say I'm sorry. He's great. He is awesome. I will hands down, fuck yeah. But nope. Heath Ledger still takes that crown. He still takes that crown. Fun fact: when the hospital started to explode, right? Heath Ledger went off script, stopped, and started hitting the button again and again to make the explosions go. And the director was like, "No, keep it. We need that kind of humor." Yeah.
I mean, was he having his own performance? Didn't he basically kill himself?
Yeah. Let's not talk about that. Because by that very logic, I mean, the same can be said about Michael K. Williams, because it was an overdose that took him too, and I'm just like, fuck. Either way.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Drugs are bad, okay? No, I understand. I need to not do drugs. Okay. Mr. Mackey, don't you know I live on a pot farm?
Good lord. God, I started watching some of the.
Who saw any of the South Park specials on Paramount Plus?
So I only saw the first COVID special, and I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Not the first one, the Streaming Wars one. That was hilarious.
No, I did not see that. I was waiting to see reviews whether or not it was good or not.
It's hilarious. I've been a South Park fan for over 20 years, and it's fucking hilarious.
All right, I'm gonna watch that later.
Like back when they had video stores, I actually rented a couple of the VHSs that had a couple of the episodes on them.
Ooh, nice. Did you ever play that first South Park game on the N64?
Oh God, the first person shooter, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Vaguely, I remember it, but in this Streaming Wars, it's hilarious. Apparently, Cartman's getting tired of living in a hot dog, even though he did it to himself.
Oh yeah.
His mom a breast implant, so some nice guy can marry him for her tits. But it was already paid for. His mom's not going to go through with it, and because Cartman is Cartman, he gets them themselves.
Huh. Okay.
So Cartman gets a boob job, and it's hilarious. What else happens? Apparently, Man Bear Pig has a wife and kid.
Huh.
Okay.
Pig Bear Girl and Chuck Chuck.
And does Al Gore know about these people, or?
He knows about Man Bear Pig. I don't know if he knows about the other two.
He must not be as super serial as he thought then.
Well, it's funny. They actually did an episode on this. They try to find Al Gore when Man Bear Pig starts becoming a real thing. Like, you were right.
Yeah, that was funny. And he did the whole astral projection thing, and it's all. That was the greatest thing. And it was because I liked it because they involved Billy's grandpa. Well, I mean, Stan's grandpa, but he called him Billy.
Fair enough.
See, Billy? Billy? Yeah, you wanted the stuff, huh?
I can't believe they had freaking Sane fight Man Bear Pig and lost.
Oh, man, he got his ass kicked. Like nothing. Like Masvidal versus someone.
Yeah, what is going on with Man Bear Pig's hand? I mean, one is a freaking bear paw. That I get. That's the bear part. What's this little freaking hand thing he's got? Like, kind of looks like an Englishman lifting his pinky up, but it's a fist. It's so off-putting.
At first, I thought it was supposed to be like a pig thing, but no, they have the hooves for the pig thing. So I don't know why they were trying to do that pinky kind of weird disformity.
Like, I think it would just be better if they made them both bear paws. I mean, that would be better, right?
Well, especially now he has them actually rampaging, because before he was just kind of theoretical, but now that he's real and actually rampaging, yeah, it would be better.
It's funny how they did the Imagination Land thing, because we see characters like Jesus and the other gods, or deities, in the actual thing, but they're also in the Imagination Land. And we see Man Bear Pig there, but apparently he's also real?
He's supposed to be like a more ancient demon, right? Because that's what the whole thing was. They looked at that book, and he was supposed to be like a more ancient demon. That's why they got Satan to be there. Like, he's a demon. Can't you tell him to stop?
I know, but that whole trilogy was funny. The only reason that happened was because they had a bet, and if Kyle lost, he would suck Hardman's balls.
Yeah, the leprechaun. It's like, it's a real leprechaun.
Yeah, but in the end, Kyle does suck his balls, but he doesn't. Cartman just imagined it. He imagined himself and Kyle, and that imaginary Kyle sucked his balls. And, it's like, no, that's not me. It's like, I believe what you said. Whatever you imagine to be real is real.
Did it? No, I was thinking of that Inception episode they had. Like, they had that dice one, but no, that's Imagination Land. Never mind.
No, the Inception one was funny, but they had a sheep herder and tied in with hoarding.
Yes, like you keep hoarding.
Oh, that's another one. Freaking Freddy Krueger was both real and in Imagination Land.
And they had to come and get him back. That was the greatest thing. It's like, I don't do this anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard from you since you told me to kill those teenagers.
I'm trying to remember if so. Oh no. I was thinking of something. No, because like I was gonna be like, hey, remember when South Park did a crossover with The Simpsons? I was like, oh wait, no, that wasn't. That was just
Family Guy.
Butters. That was just them saying like Simpsons has done everything, and when Butters was trying to do.
Did it.
Huh?
That was a Professor Chaos episode.
Because they got rid of 5 episodes because of this whole Muhammad thing.
Wait, what?
I'm kind of at HBO Max because they got rid of 5 of the South Park episodes because of this whole Muhammad controversy.
Oh yeah, well that I know about, but
Oh, that episode that showed Muhammad was like a goat or whatever. That was.
Yeah.
No, the first one, it was just there in the background. It's basically a parody of the Super Friends, but they're all deities. Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Gordon.
Oh yeah.
Who's the freaking Mormon deity? Joseph Smith.
Joseph Smith, and then they have Moses as like that floating top kind of face thing.
Exactly. So they got rid of that one. They got rid of the Cartoon Wars, where they they have Family Guy doing a inviting Muhammad over for a dinner episode. They're trying to get that out. So that became a whole thing, and the 2-part episode, the 200 and 201, where all the celebrities are suing them. Well, I think what I love best about that particular episode is that they get Tim Burton there. They've never made fun of Tim Burton before. They only made fun of him in that episode. It's like, you, Tim Burton, no series could ever say, if you love Johnny Depp so much, why don't you just love him and have sex with him? No series could ever say that. They just brought him in there just to say that.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, no, that does make sense. Because, in the 80s/90s, if it had Tim Burton, with the exception of the Tim Burton Batman movies, Tim Burton, had Johnny Depp in basically everything with the exception of the Batman movies, and I think Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Everything Tim Burton does, you got to find a way to have Johnny Depp in it.
Right, some dark gospel.
Alice in Wonderland god awful reboot.
Or that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that was weird.
What other thing can Tim Burton ruin? Oh, I know. Watership Down. Can he make that even more terrifying? Find out.
Is he actually doing that? Oh, please say he's not doing that.
No, he's not, but I'm just thinking,
Okay,
what
good.
else could he do?
For those who don't know, Watership Down was a fucking dark movie involving rabbits, of all things. It was an animated movie involving rabbits trying to survive, as well as this old one-eyed rabbit. Well, I'm not gonna say how it ends, but it goes into some fucked up places. Watch it, and you'll be disturbed, and try to sleep and have fun sleeping at night after watching that film, people.
But if there's something he could do, why not The Last Unicorn? That was originally done by Ralph Bakshi. The movie is available on YouTube. That would be an interesting reboot done by Tim Burton.
What was The Last Unicorn about? I mean, obviously, but I'm trying to remember the fucking plot. It escapes
The
me.
Lost Unicorn trying to find the other unicorns. But they were all turned into narwhals, and they end up living in the sea because of this one dark wizard.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Still not coming back. I'll fucking watch it on YouTube or something. Fuck it.
Right, the last
It's a
unicorn.
YouTube movie.
What? You could be surprised at what other shit's on YouTube. I came across Wicked City and Demon City Shinjuku, and I'm like, why am I watching these again? They're fucking awful.
Well, yeah, but good stuff, good quality stuff is on YouTube. Transformers, Beast Wars. If you ever see the show Dan Versus, which I haven't, it's fucking hilarious. That's available on YouTube.
I'm trying to remember what Dan Versus was all about.
So basically, Curtis Armstrong voices this 5-foot-something guy. He's really short. I'd say a 5 even guy. Got a little goatee. He always finds some reason to be angry at something, and 9 times out of 10...
Yeah, no, I remember now. Okay, yeah, I remember that now.
One of the funniest interactions happened because him and his neighbors offer him a pie. It was a banana cream. He smells it, and then he tosses it over. It's and his buddy, Chris, is like, Jaya, what? It's flipped. Besides, I'm lactose intolerant. And he walks to his car, and the pie is on his car. It's like, oh, look what they did to my car. but didn't you toss the neighbors?
God, like that's one of those obscure things like Nightmare Ned or what's another obscure cartoon that escapes me right now? Fuck. Well, it's obscure, so of course it's escaping me, Doug. Jesus. Oh, fuck. Huh?
Huh?
Oh, I thought someone was saying something. Fuck.
Wasn't there a Dungeons and Dragons series? That seems obscure.
Yes, there was. It was one of the most. It was one of the fucking dumbest things on the. Now I remember King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. That fucking stupid piece of shit.
Oh.
So the Dungeons and Dragons series, I don't remember much of it except they made the black girl an acrobat, and they weren't. I think they had a rap song because everybody was emulating rap for some stupid reason. I mean, I'm not saying rap is
action. Was this a live action show or animated show?
It was no, it was animated. I can tell you that right now. It was definitely animated. But I don't remember how many episodes it had, and oh god, for those who are also wondering about King Arthur and the Knights of Justice, I swear to God this is true. It was about a football team that, like, were doing some shit, and then magically they become King Arthur and the fucking Knights of Justice. I wish I was making that up.
Yes.
Wait, like every time a crime happened and then it switched back and they're doing football? Or
there was no switchback.
No, there was no switchback. They traveled through, like, they back into fantasy times or what have you, and it was...
Do you think this was some Inuyasha shit? No. You became a knight. You're a knight now.
Yeah.
You're stuck there.
Yeah.
You're a knight now. I'm a king now. Like, all you guys go and die for me. No, that's not going to fly.
Yes. And no more protein shakes.
As long as you're talking obscurity and King Arthur, remember that movie, Camelot?
Wait, I thought you were going to talk about that movie, Black Knight, with Martin Lawrence.
Oh,
God.
No. Oh, Jesus Christ. Of all the things Captain could have said, you're not getting any more cheerleaders. No protein shakes.
I mean, you can't. You gotta adjust your whole bulking up if that's what you were dependent on.
Right? I'll be like, you know what? Just going back to the black man, I'm already screwed, right? I mean, me being a knight saves me from discrimination, or what happens? What happens to the minority?
It doesn't save you from it, but they're not gonna actively do it unless they know they're superior to you. So, like, nobles are still gonna treat you like shit, but everybody else isn't gonna say anything.
So I'm just gonna have the same life I have now.
Basically. Your best hope is to get some kind of territory or land and make sure it's somewhere where everybody has to walk across so that you have to maintain respect.
Respect. I'm just gonna be like this black wizard out here eating whole chickens, frying them up. I'm gonna be the first colonel out there. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh goddamn.
God. Oh goddamn, Captain. Oh goddamn, Captain. Really, you're gonna say
goddamn.
oh goddamn to that? But no protein shake for you. Okay.
I'm either going to do that, or I'm going to become the Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm just going to be out there. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh Lord.
Let's groove tonight. Is this share the spice of life?
As long as we're speaking of obscurity, who remembers the anime Ghost Story?
Wait, what?
Ghost Story.
Oh, Ghost Stories?
Oh yes.
Yes.
It's basically if South Park was an anime.
Yes.
It's like the Love Child of South Park and Scooby-Doo.
Yes, we actually did bring this up on an episode of Slab Lounge before you came along, because, like, there was a buddy that me and Kevin know. His name is Gabe. Gabe is a huge anime nerd and huge fucking Gundam fan. He loves Gundam. And he was telling me about Ghost Stories, and I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it. A few years go by, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember watching Ghost. I remember hearing about Ghost Stories, and I watched the first episode, and I was just all like, the fuck? This is the best thing I've ever watched since like Shin-Chan. And I kept watching more. For those who are wondering, you have to watch the Ghost Stories dub, not the Japanese dub, the English dub, because the English dub, it was like the writers were on every drug imaginable because it's essentially what Tyler said. They took it and made it into South Park, but like, my God, that's kind of not doing it that's kind of not doing it justice.
Isn't it though? I mean, let's face it. It really gained more popularity when it's dubbed. And it's like Japan came over to the States. It's like, okay, look, we have this anime. It didn't do well. It's about these kids solving ghost crimes and whatnot. So if you take it, as long as you stick to the theme, you can do it. I want to make fun of black people. Oh, but we just need you and the gays. Okay, and the Jews. You know what? No, we're making fun of everybody. All right, fine. Just stick to the whole ghost thing, and we can let you do that. Done.
Yeah, but...
And my favorite character is the one Monica Rial does. I like the way she says, "Have you accepted Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior?" It's the same way a New Yorker would ask for bacon, egg, and cheese. Have you accepted Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior? It's all one word, and it's all fucking hilarious.
Yeah. One of my favorite clips. Well, I mean, like, I'm not gonna go to the black guy thing, but like that's still one of my personal favorite clips. But like, it was the episode where like the kid's running track, and like they see the ghost of the other kid who's running track, and like the main character, she's all like, "Holy crap, he's got a great ass." And she's all like, "You know, you shouldn't say that because Jesus." Oh, Jesus, you are right.
The whole thing about ghost stories is that if you take it out of context, people are going to look at you weird. It's like there's a quote in the dubbed version of Dragon Ball Super, with the whole Goku Black arc. All the future people are getting ready to shoot at Goku, and Trunks is like, "Don't shoot, he's not black."
Yeah. Oh God. What?
I don't want to fill out that paperwork.
Okay, so
Context speaking, there's a character called Goku Black, so obviously Trunks was referring to that, but the way it was said, it's just funny out of context.
Yeah.
Right.
So, don't shoot, he's not black. You think that's the one thing out of context? One of the...
Dragon Ball Super? Yeah, that's the one big thing that was out of context.
Well, one of the things that stand out for me was when Goku was fighting Evil Boo, what he had... but he was Gotenks at the time, and I do intend to bring this up again when we do our when we do our Dragon Ball parody, because the audience knows that the Dragon Ball parody is going to be the last parody that we work on. During the fight, like the time limit runs out, right? So Evil Boo unfuses, and you see Piccolo's iconic, cape and stuff. So Goku's all like, the fusion timer wore off. Oh, good. He's just Piccolo now.
Yeah, I mean, I get that would be funny, but if you're watching Dragon Ball Super in a room full of people that have never seen Dragon Ball Super or any of the Dragon Ball series, and you hear somebody saying, "Don't shoot, he's not black," that's going to catch a lot more attention than, "Oh, it's just Piccolo."
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, that's more, topical on the subject matter, and the writer should be slapped in the face for it. But I'm just saying, it's just like, oh God. Well, that's why they were trying to like inch away from it by calling it Super Saiyan Rose, or what have you. But anyway, it's just, oh God. I like the whole, oh good, he's just Piccolo now. Because that's an insult.
Technically, isn't he also just Kami and also just Snail?
Well, yeah. Didn't they try to like combine that in the fucking in Dragon Ball Z Abridged, or am I thinking of something?
No, they did that.
No. I'm thinking
of Snail's voice in the back of his head.
Yeah. But like,
and then it was Kami's voice who joined it afterwards.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking something. I was thinking about what they did to Guru when he was all like, "Oh no, you called me Super Kami Guru," and I'm just like, wait, didn't they do that with? Oh no. Yeah, that's what.
Kamikolo.
Oh, Kamikolo.
Oh, God.
Wait, hold on. Since it's also Nail, so wouldn't it be Nail Mika Kami? Or Kami Ika Nail?
Kamale.
Malico.
It was best.
Malico. They are Malico.
It would have been nail, please. Nail, please.
No.
Nail, please. Nail.
No. I am speaking to you.
I gotta admit, like of all the seasons, Team 4-Star when they tackled Dragon Ball Z, like of all of them, like I don't want to say they stopped trying on season 2 because like the Android Saga, you have some funny, some really funny moments. Cat loves food. Yeah. It was one of my fucking it was one of the funniest fucking things I heard in
Howdy, folks. My name is Android 13. Look at the trucker head.
Yeah.
Or the Broly one. It's like, I bet you're wondering why my son hates Kakarot. Not really. Hating Kakarot gives me. It all started when they were in the maternity ward. Oh, okay. I wasn't talking about her, but yeah, sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
Placed in the maternity ward, right next to each other, and he cried a lot. And that's it. Didn't my father try to kill him? Yes. So why doesn't he hate me? Oh, no. I hate you. Well, I hate your father, and now that he's dead, I have to hate you. But Broly hates Kakarot because he cried a lot. For like 3 hours. But that's so dumb. But he's so cool. But that's so dumb. But he's so goddamn cool.
It's a shame that Team 4-Star like stopped they're not tackling the Boo Saga. But in all honesty, I'm kind of okay that they did stop it. Mainly because you could tell they were really running out of steam during the Cell games. It's just
I mean, if they did it, would they have made BoJack look like BoJack Horseman?
Maybe, but I know they wanted to because I will give Team 4-Star this. I'll give them this much credit because like they really did their damnedest to make all of the non-canon canon and give them all and they did more than just that. They took the characters and gave them more depth, if that makes any sense. Like how Krillin took out a huge life insurance policy on himself, right down to how Piccolo has how Nail got expanded upon as a character too, and how like he's talking about like, hey, I can only play Minesweeper with in here, and it's really boring. Piccolo's like, wait, I have apps? I have Minesweeper? I thought my antenna was just, I know I could connect to the internet and all, but like, yeah, I'll get so like, yeah. But like by the end, they really were running out of steam to the point where like some of the movies, even some of the episodes, like I just stopped watching because I was bored. Like it's just because it wasn't, because they just weren't funny. And when
have you seen them tackle the other series? They did Demon Slayer in 6 minutes. They did My Hero Academia in 6 minutes. Let's not forget Hellsing Ultimate.
Oh yeah, Hellsing Ultimate was great. But
haven't you out here seen the Hiffle series?
The what?
The Hiffle series.
I haven't.
Nope, I haven't.
I don't think so.
It's hilarious. I really like the episode 3 where they play dodgeball. There was a nice send-off to Chris Aries, the Funimation voice for Frieza.
Oh, okay. I'll give it a watch. Wait,
so
is that the original thing?
Basically, it involves Perfect Cell, Frieza, 80% of the Ginyu Force, Dodoria, Zarbon, who else? Raditz, and Super Kami Guru and Hiffle.
Okay. Because
eventually, after the latest episode, King Cold.
Okay. Because I tried watching their Final Fantasy VII Machine Abridged, and I'm like, dude, this is not funny. Like, they're literally reusing a ton of their old gags and putting it in, a ton of the Dragon Ball Z Abridged gags and putting it in here. I'm not having any of this. This is not funny. I don't even know if it's still ongoing.
Your Digimon movie was hilarious.
Wait, what?
Your Digimon movie was hilarious.
I'll take your word for it. I don't even know if Machine Abridged is still ongoing. I don't even know what their original... they said they wanted to work on their original project, but I haven't heard dick about that.
Honestly, I would like to see them tackle Shin-Chan. I mean, it's already lewd as it is, but could they make it any lewder? Is the question we all need to ask.
That'll be good.
Yeah, that would be good.
It's funny, I would say, like a good portion of anime, it got more than one dubbing. Like the Funimation one just made it raunchy. Like they're changing his favorite hero from the masked muchacho to Action Bastard.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if they do for Chit Chat to make it more launchy or rude?
Okay, so here's the thing. The old school Japanese, the old school Japanese version of Shin-Chan was nothing but, it's supposed to be just a family-friendly bit. Every now and again, you'll see Shin's, Wang, or what he calls Mr. Elephant in the dub. When it came here to the West, Fox originally licensed it out for dubbing, and they more or less kept its family-friendly tone. Then Funimation got a hold of it and did that to Shin-Chan.
Dude, let's not forget, this is the same series that dubbed Annie and Stocking, Shimonetta. What else did they do that was really raunchy? They did the first episode of Interspecies Reviewers.
Okay. But
Funimation.
Prison School. They also did Prison School.
Ooh,
Prison School. Oh yeah, Prison School. Oh yeah.
The scene where Sony Strait voices the fat guy who's the masochist, where you finally see the school president, I want to say, or there's like the really, really big tittied one wearing a small skirt, and it finally bursts the way he just says it. Like, Mom, what's president? My little spanking. Kills me every time.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh man, Funimation. It's a shame what Sony's doing to you, but at the very least, you shall live on in Crunchyroll, I guess. I mean, because Funimation was the king of dubbing. I mean, it had a couple.
Well, it still is.
Well, yeah, but it's being merged into Crunchyroll because Crunchyroll's making a lot more money than Funimation ever did.
Well, yeah, that's because of all the toxic weebs saying, "Don't anime sucks."
No, it's literally because when I was reading up on it, and then I looked up how much money both entities were making. Crunchyroll was just winning out because everything's people are gearing more towards streaming than they are to actual TV. And on top of all that,
please, who watches just normal TV anymore?
Yeah, exactly. And on top,
unless you're a sports fan or over 80, no one watches just basic TV anymore.
Yeah, and on top of that, you have two companies that do anime. It just makes sense that you'd merge it into one. That just makes sense. Why would you have two companies that basically tackle the same media when you could just have one? It saves time, it saves money. It sounds like shit because you're basically turning your back on all the good that company had done, in this case Funimation. But at the same time, you still have to look at who's pulling in more numbers. And unfortunately, right now, as it stands, Crunchyroll is. I mean, hell, Crunchyroll fronted a ton of its own original series. Granted, a lot of them didn't do well, especially that one cheap ass Ruby knockoff, that X-Arm. That's what it's called. Yeah. Wow. That was a. Hold on. I might just take that sound, Captain, and play it over again. I'm gonna copy that sound because that was
It was guttural.
That was enough to make me lose my fucking train of thought. God damn it!
What is atrocious?
It really was too, man. Oh, you want to know what's atrocious though? You know they're actually gearing up to do a Ruby Justice League animated flick. That's what I wanted to talk about. That's another thing I wanted to bring up. I was like, wait, what? Ruby and Justice League? I mean, I heard they might do a crossover in the comics department.
Is it actually called Ruby? I thought it was just RWBY.
Yeah, they call it Ruby. But is it going to be the horrible CGI with the crossover Justice League, or they're going to make the Ruby better?
I don't know. I do not know at all, man. It's just
because if they change Ruby better from outside that crappy CGI that takes a while to get used to, and use the Justice League animation, that could be cool.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know how the whole thing's It was on because when I was looking through, there was okay, here are the 10 biggest animated movies coming out from DC this year and next year. Like one of them's dealing with
Wait,
the League of Superheroes that are in the future. You see like Brainiac 3000, like the good version of Brainiac. Bunch of some Superman movies, some Batman movies, and then there's like this Ruby Justice League one. That's all they said about it. I didn't see a trailer. I think there was a trailer, but I didn't look at it because it was like, okay.
Wait, when did Ruby become DC?
It became DC a while ago because the company that does Ruby is Rooster Teeth. They did a lot of Halo fails and like Red versus Blue nonsense. Time Warner bought them out a long time ago.
Huh.
Yeah.
Was not paying attention to that. Okay.
Yeah, Time Warner bought them out like a good bit ago, and then they were trying for the longest time, whatchamacallit, Rooster Teeth was trying to front its newest CG series, Genlock, which is, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the fucking world, but it's not that good.
Then who owns Winx?
Who owns Weiss?
Winx. W-I-X.
Wix? What the hell's that?
Winx. It was like Ruby, but they're like fairies, and it was like the same cheap kind of
I'm
animation.
not 100% sure since Netflix made that weird spin-off side thing, so they might still have a license for it.
Yeah, because at first it was like on a YouTube weird animation thing, and it came out around the same time as Ruby. I think it had like 6 or 7 seasons.
Okay. Okay, but like, I don't know who owns that. Honestly, I don't know who owns that. But like,
I was thinking like it might be like some obscure thing like Ruby, and next thing you know, DC is gonna be like, oh, Ruby and Winx crossover.
Oh no, it would have made more sense than. Take time to go look at Netflix. You'll find what its current rendition is, and you'll be like, no, never again.
That bad? Is it really that bad?
Well, all I know is the first couple of seasons was she was trying to find her power. She was a lost dragon and fighting these witches. But then near the end, they started just caring about boys and shit.
Oh, now I remember what you're talking. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Now I know what you're talking about. I don't know who owns
that. And the
that.
Netflix didn't follow any of that plot. It was just like, we're going to be super serious, Riverdale, but with fairies that are technically witches now.
That is really stupid.
That does sound stupid.
Like, it pretty much is just... I had a moment of almost being intrigued and then saw the first episode, and I was just like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm very much okay.
All right. All right, that does sound very, very, very stupid. You want to here's something that might sound potentially interesting, but I think is just going to be stupid AF. Spawn and Batman are getting a crossover.
Okay. How is it? Well, whose universe is it taking place? Because I remember the Batman versus meets the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That took place in Gotham.
Yeah, that took place in. I think it's going to take place in Gotham. From what I read on the cover on the news on the headline, it's like it looks like it's going to take place in Gotham.
Okay, so it's not that bad. Who's the main villain?
Who else? Clown and Joker.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Well, when the Turtles had the crossover, the main villains were Ra's al Ghul and Shredder.
Oh, well, okay then. But that would actually make a lot more sense if it's Ra's al Ghul and Shredder, because Joker and Shredder, no, that doesn't make sense one fucking bit. Because we all know what Joker's main motivation is. Ra's al Ghul kind of makes sense, and Shredder teaming up with it again kind of makes sense. Even though Shredder's main motivation is to just just kill the turtles.
I mean, it could be like Xanatos, where he has his own objectives, but they go against the Turtles. I mean, the Turtles do provide a big issue for him, but it's not like something that always keeps him up at night, like, say, Joker and Batman.
True. But they both own like ninja clans, so.
Okay, yeah, then that reason makes more sense.
Yeah,
it was pretty badass how Shredder killed one of his own guys, just so he wouldn't give him any information. He wouldn't give Batman any information.
Speaking of, well, actually, I wonder if the Turtles are still independently owned, or if they're, because I know Nickelodeon has a license. I wonder how that negotiation worked out too, because like the Turtles did a crossover in Titty Go, and they had a movie with the Batman. So how the hell did that whole thing work out? God, I really.
It's on the comic. I'm not sure who owns it because it's not on on HBO Max. So DC doesn't own it.
Oh, okay. God, I really like these. God, I would really wish I could like sit down on some of those like business meetings, like the one between Nintendo and Universal, with Nintendo Land / that upcoming Super Mario movie, or that or how I still don't know how the fuck Sakurai-san, who created Smash Brothers, I don't know how the fuck he got Banjo and Kazooie in Smash Brothers. That still weirds me the fuck out. How the hell did he do that? For those who don't know, Banjo-Kazooie was an IP that was owned by Rare. However, Nintendo sold the Rare off to Microsoft for, I think, what was it, $325 million back in the GameCube era days. And since then, like, you know, Banjo-Kazooie's basically been under the back burner with the exception of Nuts and Bolts, that shitty racing game nobody wanted. But, like, somehow Banjo-Kazooie made it into Smash Brothers Ultimate. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
A blood debt.
Money?
Yeah, a lot of money.
Yeah, but like, how much money is going to Microsoft? That's another thing. Like, how much of that money is Microsoft going to see? You know, Nintendo's going to like get a majority in that cash. I mean, like, even then, you have to ask yourself, wait, does this mean Microsoft gets a portion of the general sale of Smash Brothers, or that particular DLC? And even then, how much of a percentage? And even then, like, how much did Nintendo have to pay? Does Microsoft get royalties, because you know they're using Banjo-Kazooie music? So that's what? Like, how did? There are so much like fine details that you gotta see in that fucking thing. Take, for instance, the Microsoft Universal deal. Nintendo Universal deal for Nintendo Land. Nintendo was still probably salty as shit that Universal sued them way back when Donkey Kong first came out. And Universal was like, no, we own King Kong, blah 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 blah. And like, how much of those ticket sales is Nintendo gonna see? How much of the food sales is Nintendo gonna see? Is it gonna be all of it? Is it gonna be like some of it? And even then, did Universal like just kind of nudge them into making that Super Mario movie again, like with Chris Pratt in it, and it's gonna be animated? So like, how much influence did Universal have, and how much influence did Nintendo have when they were doing this whole back and forth talk? And I'm just all like, I wish I would kill to just sit in that room and see how those negotiation skills just like were just boom boom at it, just like really. I know I'm sounding really boring but somehow passionate and engaging, but I have to. Oh my god, I wish I was there. You know?
Just like, I need it.
I need it.
I do. I really do. Oh. Wow, that came out of me, didn't I? Wait, that sentence literally made no sense. That came out of me, didn't I? Didn't it? Okay.
And the
Oh,
time,
is this the reason why we need to talk about the I Can English t-shirts?
Yes, right? Oh, God.
Besides those meetings, it probably wasn't just one meeting. It was probably just a series of emails.
Well, no, there were meetings. There
were meetings, but I mean, a lot of the other bulk of stuff was probably a series of emails. Like, you think it's gonna be a stand and deliver type moment? It's not.
Shut up, Robert. Don't take this from me.
Like, this is a more of an Aaron Brockovich bring down the system and email.
Aaron Brockovich.
Yes.
Oh my god. Aaron Brockovich. Dude, like, ugh. Why did you say that? Because, like, now I gotta talk about one of my coworkers at work Because I just want to sit
It's
her
his
down.
fault now that you have to talk.
I have to do this now. Damn it.
Well, how
I just
dare
wanna
you
sit
mention
her down and like educate her on what's what. Dude, you want to know? She doesn't know who Mr. T is. She doesn't know what The View is. She didn't even know about the fucking Ninja Turtles.
What
I
does she
mean,
know?
she could have been homeschooled.
How old is she?
31.
Okay,
She could have been
what was her
extensively
background like?
homeschooled and not unleashed until adulthood.
This woman
Yeah.
is addicted to TikTok. Like, I'll see her, like, she
Okay, that is a
yeah,
little
I
hard.
officially lost any
Yeah,
respect
that's-
that I had for her.
oh my
That's a
god.
little harder to work with. I'm sorry.
And it's just like, wait, how do you
I consider myself pretty tolerant of most stuff. Teen Titans Go, My Little Pony, and that god awful Space Jam movie with LeBron James.
Mm.
But really, TikTok?
what are you gonna
Yeah, I
do,
didn't
man?
watch that Space Jam 2 movie. I knew that shit was gonna be crap.
It was
Well, of
crap.
course-
My real
the
problem is I
first
don't shit
Space
on
Jam
anything.
movie was shit. Of course, the second one's gonna be just as shit. You
Yeah,
just watch it
but
for the nostalgia
the
value.
first one I was 6 years old or whatever, and I could be like, and we weren't mad at R. Kelly.
You're like, we were okay with that.
That's the problem. They couldn't use I Believe I Can Fly in the second one. That shit wasn't gonna fly.
Oh no.
Oh my god, that was amazing. Oh my god.
No.
But yeah, like now, even with I Believe I Can Fly, even if you subtract all the R. Kelly stuff and all that, it was still a shit movie. Like no matter how much you try to say otherwise, it was still terrible.
Had Dwayne Knight and not Billy Crystal, Bill Murray.
Yeah, well, Bill Murray's, I can't. But as much as I want to question Bill Murray's street cred, like you really street cred, comedy cred, it's really hard to do that.
You won't win that battle.
Yeah, I won't win that battle because there are way too many good. He's done so many good things. It's really hard to just call him out on like some of the shittier things that he's done. I mean, case in point.
How many shitty things had?
What? What?
How many shitty things has he done?
Oh, the Garfield movies. The two Garfield
Yeah.
movies.
I didn't watch those, so that's not. I'm not putting that against them. I didn't watch
Oh,
those. so.
trust me, they were bad. I watched them on a date, and I was hoping to get lucky with her. It just never happened because I was just too
Isn't that
upset
your
with the
fault?
fucking movies.
I
foreplay for that evening was
not to watch it.
But wait, hold on, one at a time. Bobbert, you. I need you to finish your thought first, and then I'll ask
I
Tyler.
said that I saw the preview and thought there was gonna be shit, and didn't watch it. You saw the preview, and you're like, "Hey, give it a shot." That's on you.
She wanted to watch the movie. I only watched it to get lucky. Now, Tyler, your bit.
So your idea of foreplay is watching the Garfield movie. Was Zookeeper not available?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Narg. Again, she wanted to watch it. I wanted to get lucky. It never happened. Let's just leave it at that.
I mean,
You
don't
watched
watch
it, like,
Monday
when you
and
get lucky.
Monday?
Crap.
It's not
That is
like
just-
I enjoyed it. It's like, look, if you just it's for the, it was for the, I thought at that point it was for the greater good. Just bob and weave.
Sure.
Just keep your cool. You'll make it to the finish line. It never fucking happened. And now I was left with a bad case of the blue balls. Can we please just drop it now?
Got the taste of them blue balls.
Didn't take us to the drive-through because that's the way I was seeing that was gonna go. Drew, like what? Like you went to the actual dinner, not the drive-through.
It was a theater.
What? Why? Like what?
Will you just drop it? I'm embarrassed.
Put your little thing through, like the popcorn technique.
Oh God, you all are enjoying this, aren't you? You just
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, no, I wholeheartedly am.
I don't hate it like Mondays, like a feline pal that you didn't get lucky with.
Oh
Look, all I'm
God.
saying is that we had a Hall of Fame of live-action movies. Garfield would be a good nomination, but let's just go with frickin' Avatar: Last Airbender, Dragon Ball Evolution, the Mario Brothers movie, maybe
No.
Most movies.
No, not the Mario Brothers movie. It's just Mario Brothers movie is just so bad it's good. It's just so bad that it's good.
I
Okay,
mean,
so
would
how
you
do you feel
rather
about
watch
Howard
the
the Duck?
Smurfs movie or the Garfield movie?
Wait, what?
Would you rather watch the Smurfs movie or the Garfield movie?
I never watched the Smurfs, so.
I'd rather watch the Garfield movie. The Smurfs movie, from what I've seen, looks just god awful.
Oh, okay.
And what's more messed up is that they got Katy Perry in it, who I respect as an artist, but she has no knowledge of 80s pop culture.
Nope.
Okay, but like, I don't know. I never watched.
How does Smurfs work? Like, there's only one female in that entire bunch.
No, I'm not
There's
getting
a
into
bunch
this
of
argument.
inbreeding.
I am not. I got into this
There's a I
argument.
will
I
not
got
do
into this
this.
argument once, and I
There's
was
a Papa Smurf and there was a train. And there was a caboose. And they just smurfed along.
I'm not. Nope. None of that.
I mean,
I'm not
they can
getting
use-
into this
they can
argument.
use Smurfs-
I got into
they
this
can use
argument once, and I that argument, dude, it took so many twists and turns. It was like watching a bad soap opera, and you're just all like, he had an affair with Jeanette? Wait a minute. Glenn came back from the dead. No, that was Glenn's evil twin brother. I knew it. It just took those kinds of turns. Okay. Nope.
Wait. So,
Not
so
getting
I'm
that up.
getting. So what I'm getting is that you want us to write a live action a la Riverdale version of the Smurfs to be played out on the CW.
Oh my God, Smurf High. That would work, wouldn't it?
Wait,
Okay,
so
yeah,
what?
but the only popular girl would be the only girl there, Smurfette.
Well, that's gonna be played by Zendaya, my girl out there. She's hot.
Dang.
Really,
is-
Zendaya.
Where,
Out of
what?
all the celebrities in
How-
Hollywood, that's the one you
Bummer.
bet on.
How did
But,
you?
like,
Yes, because we're gonna have
Wow.
Tom Holland in there trying to not. He can't be Papa Smurf, but who can he be? Who's trying to replace Papa Smurf?
Can you just sit in the corner and think about your life for a second?
Well, to be fair, you see what I mean. You see what I mean right now when I said I don't want to get involved in that argument. Look how many twists and turns this took. Oh my God.
We're talking about terrible live actions. How do we feel about these frickin' Transformers movies?
Oh, I hated all of them.
I like
You know,
the
honestly,
first
the
one.
best thing I've seen Family Guy do recently is Peter Gets Fired, directed by Michael Bay. It's just
Ooh.
so accurate how they nail Michael Bay movies.
Oh yeah, the explosion with the kegs of beer.
Yeah, and the whole giving Peter the 360 camera angle, and Peter just goes, this whole movie doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Because I was told to watch that clip. I did watch that clip, and I'll. Granted, I don't like Family Guy no more. I'll give them props. They fucking nailed it.
So you do like it.
They came back. There was a couple seasons it was around, and they came back for a bit.
No.
Well, it's never going to be as good as it was because
No.
half the time Seth MacFarlane's just trying to force his own political agenda.
Yeah, that's why like Bob's Burgers kind of more now.
Bob's. I was with Bob's Burgers up until the end of the third season. After when I watched the fourth season, I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of done
Oh,
with
come
this.
on. Not every series can be South Park, for God's sake.
Yeah.
I don't know. South Park had a dip there for a minute when it got kind of political
Even they
for a
got
bit.
a dip before that renaissance. The only difference
Yeah,
is
some episodes are more political than others. But it's
But for the
not like
most part,
every
they got
episode is
balance.
political, like Family Guy is half the time.
Nah, that's true.
It's predictable half the time. Peter was stupid, but he was funny stupid. Now he's just, why is him in jail stupid?
yeah.
It's still better than that horrible Cleveland show spinoff.
Oh, you mean Tyler Perry's Family Guy?
Yes, like and his voice. They changed his voice to a more high pitched thing. Like, what was that? I didn't get it.
I think it's because I heard, I don't know how true this was, but like rumor has it Cleveland just got so the OG voice actor got so sick of voicing Cleveland and what they were doing to his character. What originally started the whole get me off the bandwagon was when apparently when like he and Loretta got divorced and like when she was having an affair with Quagmire, he was like, dude, what the fuck? And eventually he just got so sick and left. I don't know how true the rumor is. because I number one, never really looked much into it, because by this time I fucking hated Family Guy. And two, Cleveland as a character, I mean, he had his moments. Even when I liked Family Guy, it just wasn't necessarily for me, if that makes any sense.
Well, I think that answer is shallow and pedantic.
Yes, I agree. Shallow and pedantic.
Of course you two would say that. I remember that. That episode I'll get behind too. Like that in the
easily one of the best episodes they did. Also the FCC one.
Yeah, that's another. That's the other one I was gonna say. Like the FCC one was great.
Well, the songs are still talented. Like there's one called "Thank the Whites." It's basically Cleveland. Not Cleveland. Who am I thinking? Oh, Chris and Jerome's daughter are dating, and how Jerome says he doesn't trust white people, and Peter sings all the things you should thank white people for, whether it's Justin Bieber, Friends, freaking what else? I'm trying to think what else they had. Soccer moms, leggings, porn.
Oh, God. Family Guy. Man, it's a shame what happened. So, at the very least, I don't know. Like, maybe I'll give an episode up. Maybe I'll look up at the top 10 Modern Family Guys, but probably not. Like, I'm done. Like, I've been done with Family Guy.
Just continue binge watching South Park.
Mm-hmm.
They did a ski pole episode where they play against teenagers and then the teenagers live with them. Their portrayal of these teenagers are so fucking funny. And then the favorite part was when Cartman shoots his kid. It's like, I have all of them except one. And he's like, I know where he is. And he goes to the bathroom. It's like, what you do to Jurgen's lotion isn't right. He shoots him in the dick.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that somewhere. I'm trying to remember where, but like, Oh man. Either way, we are coming close to time, and I would like to say thank you everybody for tuning in to the Slab Lounge. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe of Doom, and I will put all of Tyler's links will be in the description below. You take care, everybody. Later on.